the transformative power of Zen and the art of NLP. A lot more success with a lot less stress on Transformation Talk Radio. Every Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific, Dr. Steve Simpson combines the principles of Zen philosophy with the techniques of neuro-linguistic programming to help you achieve your goals with ease and tranquility. Whether you're seeking personal growth, professional development, or improved relationships, this show offers practical strategies and insights to navigate life's challenges with a calm and focused mindset. Get ready to embrace a new level of success and serenity. Zen and the art of NLP starts now.
Hello everyone, welcome to the show, and it certainly does start now because today we're going to continue our journey into the profound teachings of Zen Buddhism and learn more about the Ship of Theseus, a paradox of identity. The Ship of Theseus is a classic thought experiment that has puzzled philosophers for centuries. It poses a very simple yet profound question. If you gradually replace all the parts of a ship one by one until none of the original components remain, is it still the same ship? So, though simple, Zen Buddhism's profound teachings encapsulate profound wisdom and provide a practical framework for cultivating a life of harmony, compassion, and self-awareness. Because that's what we all want, I hope. And if you do this right, which of course I know you will glide through life like a swan on a calm lake. However, if you do it wrong, which won't happen, but if you did, your life will be like living in an out-of-control wheelie bin in a storm. I haven't tried that, but I bet it's not very pleasant. Anyway, I'm Dr. Steve Simpson, and you are listening to Zen and the Art of NLP on Transformation Talk Radio. Today, as we delve into the dark side of our desires, we'll also explore how NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, and Zen philosophy principles intersect with this journey, because surprisingly enough, they do. And these insights will hopefully inspire you and provide practical tools for personal growth and inner peace. Zen is a state of calm attentiveness and tranquility. It shares a goal with NLP to enhance personal development, boost performance, and improve communication, as well as many other things. Someone with a Zen attitude approaches a situation calmly and with focused awareness, because this is the home of peak performance and the source of massive results when we do it right. So, to remind you, today's headline topic is the Ship of Theseus, a paradox of identity. Always at the beginning of the show, I try and choose 3 quotes as closely related to the subject as I can, so let's get started. Do you know what athlete David Goggins thought about the Ship of Theseus and identity? He said you have to be willing to go to war with yourself and create a whole new identity. That sounds painful. Do you know what the musician Ziggy Marley thought about the Ship of Theseus and identity? He said, I was born by myself, but carry the spirit and blood of my father, mother, and my ancestors. So I'm never really alone. My identity is through that line, as it is for all of us, by the way, because we all share the DNA of those that have gone before us. And indeed, a lot of our DNA is what the rest of the world has as well. And finally, do you know what psychologist Erik Erikson thought about the Ship of Theseus and identity? He said, in the social jungle of human existence, there is no feeling of being alive without a sense of identity. Well, I'm sure he's right. And the source of these 3 inspirational quotes is from brainyquote.com. So stay with us for about the next 25 minutes and let us help you experience that sweet spot of mind, body and soul to embrace a new level of success and serenity, helping you achieve a lot more success with a lot less stress. Please post your questions and comments, or you can call us now at our live call-in number. We're taking your calls right now on 1-800-930-2819. And this is your chance to engage directly with us. And I'll get back to you towards the end of the show, or if no time for that, after the show. So please remember, you are not alone on this journey by any means. We are here to support you every step of the way. And today's topic is the Ship of Theseus, a paradox of identity. And we are now more than ready for our next adventure. And we will dive once again into the profound depths of our brains. And I have to warn you that you may never think the same way about yourself ever again. So you've got only two choices, as you do in most of life, really. There's only usually two choices. You can turn back now, or you can be brave. I suggest be brave. Trust me, I'm a doctor. I've said that many times in my career. But more importantly, I'm a world-renowned lizard trainer. So let's get started right now. The Ship of Theseus is a classic thought experiment that's puzzled philosophers for centuries. It poses a simple yet profound question. If you gradually replace all the parts of a ship, one by one, until none of the original components remain, is it still the same ship? Now, the paradox finds its roots in the revered Ship of Theseus, a legendary vessel that sailed the seas under the command of the Athenian hero Theseus. And I know you know this already, but I'm just reminding you. As its planks decayed, they were replaced with new ones, raising the profound question of whether the ship retained its historical significance and essence over time. This is the dilemma of identity, and this thought experiment explores the core of identity and what defines the essence of an object. It challenges our intuitive understanding of how objects endure over time, despite experiencing changes, because we know from Buddhism that things are always changing. On the one hand, it seems reasonable to argue that the ship remains unchanged. After all, it retains its shape, function, and historical significance. Each replacement preserves the ship's overall structure and purpose, suggesting that there is indeed a continuity of identity. However, on the other hand, we have two hands for a reason. If every single part is replaced, it's equally compelling to argue that it isn't the same ship, because the original matter that constituted the ship is entirely gone, replaced with new materials. This raises the question of whether an object's identity is tied to its physical components or something more abstract, just like people. Now, there's some philosophical perspectives on this, because the Ship of Theseus paradox has been viewed through various philosophical perspectives. Through essentialism, this view suggests that objects have an underlying essence or core identity that remains constant despite changes in their parts. In this instance, the ship's essence could be its historical significance, or it could be its role as a vessel. And then there's mereological nihilism. No, I didn't know what that was either. And this radical perspective posits that objects do not genuinely exist as unified wholes, but they're rather a mere collection of parts. If this is true, then the Ship of Theseus ceases to exist and the moment a single part is replaced. And here's another crazy word as well, perdurantism. I didn't know this either, and I don't think I still do. And this theory asserts that objects persist through time by having temporal parts at various moments. So the Ship of Theseus, therefore, is a four-dimensional entity with differing parts at different times, maintaining a continuous existence. Are we getting close to quantum theory here? I just wonder. And then there's the functionalism. This perspective posits that an object's identity is linked directly to its function. As long as the ship continues to fulfill its roles as a vessel, keeps on floating, it remains the same ship, irrespective of its parts. Let's look beyond the ship. The Ship of Theseus paradox extends beyond the realm of maritime vessels because it's got implications for our understanding of personal identity. the continuity of cultures, and even the nature of the universe itself. Heady stuff indeed. If our bodies constantly regenerate cells, and they do, are we still the same person over time? If a society undergoes significant cultural shifts, does it remain the same society? These questions underscore the profound implications of this seemingly simple paradox. So it's a continuing voyage. Maybe it's a voyage with no end, because the Ship of Theseus paradox continues to challenge and intrigue philosophers and thinkers today. It serves as a reminder of the complexities of identity, the challenges in defining objects and their persistence or not, and the ever-evolving nature of reality. Just remember, only 1% of reality probably is. And although there may not be a single definitive answer, the paradox encourages us to question our assumptions, explore different perspectives, and delve deeper into the mysteries of existence. Well, I've got a migraine now. I'm sure you have. So let's move on to some lighter stuff. The best way to find out more about me and my work, and I hope you do, is to check out my website, drstephensimpson.com. Sign up for my free weekly newsletter. Every week we come out and discover plenty of other free stuff to explore. Loads of stuff, including the popular Zen Doctor and Poker Genius podcast channels. If you feel rich, and I hope you do, and if you don't, I hope you soon will do, then you can also spend a bit of your money and purchase some great books, hypnotic audio books, and coaching programs. And there's priced for all kinds of pockets. You're listening to Zen and the Art of NLP with me, Dr. Steve Simpson, and very shortly we're going to take a swift break. But before we do that, I always at this stage every week ask these 4 questions. So please take a moment to think about them. Question number 1, what's your greatest gift? You should know. If you're being modest, or if you don't know, then ask friends and family, because they'll certainly tell you. Question number 2, what's the one thing that you desire the most? Desire is important because it stimulates motivation, and when people are motivated, then they've got a much higher chance of achieving whatever it is that they want to do. What's the one thing that's stopping you from achieving it? Because there usually is at least one thing. If you don't know what it is, well, it's going to be a bit of a rocky voyage. But if you do know what it is, then you're probably 70% of the way there to fixing it. Because if you can't fix it, probably somebody else can. And this is the 4th question, and it just could be the most important one. What's the one thing that you want to share with others? Now, you see, this is very different. This isn't about me. This isn't selfish. In fact, it's very unselfish to share willingly with other people, strangers even. And you've raised your frequencies. You've raised your level of consciousness by doing this. And these frequencies will bounce around the universe. They're going to resonate with some people or some things. And very often, in my experience, this generosity of spirit will be repaid one way or the other. So when we get back from the break, we're going to relax even more than we are now. We're going to kick off our shoes. I have done already, and we're going to enjoy a peaceful, guided meditation to be healthy, wealthy, and happy. And I don't think anybody would argue too much about that. Trust me, this is a lot easier than it might sound. So please stay tuned. We will be right back, helping you, as always, achieve more success with less stress. And we are right back. We survived the break. So I hope you enjoyed pondering those 4 big questions during the break, and send them in to me. I'd love to hear these responses. But now, as promised, it's time for a short but nevertheless deep guided meditation. This massive shortcut in understanding will connect you to the most profound wisdom of the unconscious mind. When we do this, good things happen. This makes life so much easier. It's probably the most important thing that I talk about. When you learn how to quieten down, the incessant and overcritical demands of the conscious mind, the unconscious mind has room to breathe and to speak, and it will. So now you can sit back, relax, and trust your hidden wisdom to connect the dots of everything we've been exploring today and do all the heavy lifting for you. So let's get started right now. The Ship of Theseus is a paradox of identity, and this is a 4-stage guided meditation to let go of baggage and to enter the exciting world of possibilities. Stage 1, sit or lie down comfortably and close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths, focus your mind on your out breath. As when a person sits down after a hard day at work, very often you sigh. This is an example of an out-breath, which performs essential physiological function, because the air you breathe out contains carbon dioxide, which is a poison, just like the fumes emitted from cars. The out-breath lets go of the toxins in your body. Just as importantly, it lets go of your negative emotions too, wiping the slate clean for the new day. This is what out-breath is so essential. As you breathe out on every breath, let go. Trust your unconscious mind to choose. You need to keep, and more importantly, what edge keep on breathing. Focus on your out breath. At the end of every out breath, say to yourself, let go, let go, let go. Stage 2, focus your attention on the breath. Your in-breath is loaded with precious oxygen, which your body uses to provide energy to every cell. The in-breath also carries emotions. What emotions would you choose to inhale in the airport? Perhaps love, perhaps happiness, just maybe creativity. Allow your unconscious mind to choose, take what it needs for the day ahead. It takes what the body needs. This is the focus every in-breath you take. Feel this completed. Stage 3. Now focus on the first part of your body the in-breath reaches. Perhaps it's the tip of your nose, the end of your lips. Whatever it is, focus on this energizing in-breath. Gratitude for the good things it's carried in the past, carries now, and carrying in the future. Stage 4. Of its final stage, the pathway to freedom meditation, use your imagination to different parts of the body to move through. Examples include breathing in through the head, through your eyes, breathing through your throat, breathing through your heart, breathing through your belly, and breathing through the soles of your feet. Because Zen has no rules, you only do whatever feels right. It's the feeling always more powerful than the thinking. Because the body takes what the body needs. So where are you now? What do you hear and what do you feel? In your own time, make small movements and slowly open your eyes. Smile and look forward to the rest of the day and everything it will bring. There'll always be challenges, that's life, but you now have all the resources to deal more effectively with them in the moment. And the good news is that there'll likely be plenty of good things too, because everything else follows when your head is in the right place. So, what actions are you going to take today? May this meditation inspire you to continue walking the path towards liberation, towards health, wealth, and happiness, just one step at a time. Remember that meditation is a practice, it's a process. With consistent effort, you will develop a deeper connection to your inner stillness, finding moments of tranquility and clarity amidst the busyness of life. Whether seeking enlightenment, inner peace, or a deeper understanding of oneself, Zen offers a path of self-discovery and awakening that transcends cultural boundaries. It's for everybody. Its timeless wisdom and profound simplicity resonate with those seeking a more meaningful and fulfilling life in the modern world, as more and more people seem to want, and why not? So now it's time for this week's top tip, which is one of the quotes I mentioned earlier, and it was from the musician Ziggy Marley and what he thought about identity. I like this. There's a bit of biology in here, a bit of genetics, a bit of DNA. He said, I was born by myself, but carry the spirit and blood of my father, mother, and my ancestors. So I'm really never alone. My identity is through that line. And we're never all alone as well, even though there may be plenty of times when we think that we are. Anyway, embrace this because it's the easy way to a lot more success with a lot less stress. So don't forget to send me your answers to the big 4 questions that I posted just before the break. And thanks for joining us on the show today. We've got a great program lined up for you on the same day, at the same time, and at the same place next week. Be there and invite all your friends and family and everybody else too, even the people you don't particularly like, because who knows, you might get to enjoy them, and who knows, they could become your lifelong soulmate, because stranger things have happened. So I look forward greatly to meeting you all again next week. In the meantime, as I say every week, meet many exciting new people. Don't hang out with the old people all the time. Make massive progress on your projects, and most importantly, have almost too much fun, because we're planning to. Thanks for coming. Goodbye for now.
You have been listening to the Zen and Art of NLP. A lot more success with a lot less stress. Tune in every Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific on Transformation Talk Radio as we dive into the depths of your unconscious mind and awaken your intuition, unlocking hidden talents and supercharging your personal and professional relationships. Continue embarking on a stress-free journey towards unparalleled success by subscribing to future episodes and stay updated on the latest content. Easily share these captivating shows with your loved ones and create meaningful connections. Book a personal session with Dr. Steve Simpson to delve deeper into the topics that resonate with you. You can visit his website at drstevensimpson.com.